in terms of exponentials and logarithms on the external exam without a calculator. Thankfully, most of these are just based around your normal index laws. So you have an index law that's a to the power of 0 equals 1. So whenever you see e to the power of 0, that is also 1. Okay, you also have an index law that any base raised to the power of 1 is that base. So e to the power 1 is e. Okay, and you'll see them in a bunch of problems. In terms of logarithms, trying to find a log without your calculator, typically it's best just to read this log statement as 2 to what power gives me 32. So you're just searching for how many times you need to multiply 2 by itself to get to 32. You can count it on your fingers. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. It took me 5 lots of 2 multiplied by itself to get there. Okay, so in a similar way, we can have a go where it's natural log of 1 or natural log of e. So I'm thinking, hey, e to what power gives me 1? I know that I have an index law that's a to the power of 0 equals 1. So that power must be 0. Okay, same deal, natural log of e. So I'm asking e to what power gives me e. That index law of a to the power 1 equals a means that this power must be 1. Okay, so natural log and e actually cancel each other out. So if you go on your calculator and do natural log of e to the power 4, they'll cancel each other out to 4. Same deal for e to the power natural log of 3. That'll give you 3 as well. So we can see how that works in some slightly more complicated examples. So I need to use a fair bit of strategy here. So I know that if I have e to the natural log of something, I can cancel it out. I'm not quite there with the one I have. So I need to investigate this number. 0.25 times 8, that's really a quarter times 8, or 8 divided by 4. So at the moment I have e to the power 2 natural log of 6, and then subtract 1. So I'm just after e to the natural log of some number, so this 2 can become the power of the 6. So natural log of 6 squared minus 1. So I can cancel the e and the natural log now, essentially. So I have 6 squared minus 1, or 36 minus 1 to give me 35. Okay, so you can see only a small number of rules we can use, a little bit of strategy to be able to actually use those rules. Sometimes they look super complicated, but lots of things are able to be cancelled out. So I'm just going to have a play inside this logarithm of 3 times and then divide by 3. These can cancel. I'm left with natural log of e to the power negative a half. Again, I know that natural log and e are inverse operations, so it'll be 2 times negative a half. Once they cancel, again left with 3 plus 2 times negative a half is negative 1, or really 3 subtract 1 to give me 2. Okay, so good luck with the rest of those types of problems.